Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is a dry snuff review, nasal snuff. So this is the number 10 review of group number 2. And we will be looking at, as you just saw, a Toque product. It is a product of ToqueUSA. It's the same English company. It's a line that they call USA, ToqueUSA, that is made basically just for sale in the United States. So let's take a look at the packaging. So it's pretty straightforward. There is a website at the top there. It's www.ToqueSnuffUSA.com. It basically just kicks you over to the regular Toque website. It just lands you on a page with all the USA products. Toque Snuff, the flavor, wild berry, and the warning. It is on a screw-off lid tin that is 10 grams. This came from England, came in an order from England, so there is no other information on the package. The way you tell a ToqueUSA product is, number one, the background color will not be canary yellow. The English products, the original Toque products, all have the same background color, and that is a very bright, what I call canary yellow. The ToqueUSA products have different colors, and they have that swirl pattern with the lines. Another smaller difference is that the regular Toque products do not have the website up top there, so it says Toque Snuff, and then after that snuff right there, it has .com. So I'm going to level the product. What I do when I do that is I slap it down on the table here that you're not going to be able to see because of my absolutely piss poor equipment, and then I shake it back and forth while turning the can. Okay? But I'm shaking it back and forth while turning that can after I slap it. And it just basically levels it out. Now, the reason why is because this is not a coin package and it is not a tap box. So I'm not dealing with a hole that the product's coming out. It's basically an open top tin. For reference, I'll show you the reference after I actually do the product, since I already have it leveled. So once you have the product leveled, or you're pretty safe in the idea that you have it leveled, you basically unscrew the lid. And that is the product. Now, usually when these cans are new, it is absolutely smooth in the can. Okay? And there's no breaks like you see there. The breaks there are because I slapped it. Because I had it upright, I wanted it leveled. So that's what you got. It's looking like a medium brown, fine grind. Grind is basically what we're calling this instead of cut. Moisture level is a little bit higher. As I recently found out, Toque, for their USA products, added more moisture to the products. They actually, on the website, say they are in the Germanic style. This is nothing close to the moisture level or fluffiness of a German product, but that's what Toque was supposedly, according to themselves, going for. So it's really fine stuff, and that's why I level stuff, because if it's not, now these larger cans aren't as bad, but the little 5 gram tins of other companies, if the product isn't sitting right in the can, then you could have a real mess on your hands. And this stuff is basically all but impossible to get back into the can, although a little bit easier than a tap box. So I think I'm going to knock out a couple little bumps on my snuff box here, which is the part of the hand that is actually called that. And again, of course, I have forgotten to do some of this before the video, so Lord knows how much sneezing is coming our way. Let me get the cap back on this. Okay, so, and I lost a little bit. So it's wild berry. Now, I have not tried this. Had I not shown the can, I probably would not have had to settle the product. There's nothing out of it until now. So that's what we're looking at. I may have to hold my one nostril because I am having problems over here again. Actually, how do I want to do this? Okay. Sneeze. And that is why I should do the product before I start recording. Good grief. Woo! But I still have it. Always, when sneezing, out through the mouth, or you will lose the product through your nose. Okay, so right off the bat, the whole part that Toque is claiming, it's like German products, it's got a raised moisture level, you know, it's soft, easy to take. Well, as you can see, that's not quite the case. It has a higher moisture level than the regular English Toque products. This is true. That's about the only difference. This is nowhere close to a German product. And it's nowhere close to ease of taking as a German product. Number one, it's not fluffy. It's still very granular, sandy-like. It just clumps together a little bit more. The German products, I don't know what they do processing-wise, but they are actually fluffy and have cling on themselves when you knock out some on your hand. The little balls, you can take a snuff spoon and move the ball around without it breaking up. This stuff acts more like sand. So it may be easier than the regular line Toque products to take, but I still would not think to say that this is a beginner's product. I just don't think. That's what Toque's going for. They want a beginner's product because a lot of people in the United States are not familiar with this. So basically everyone is a beginner. But I don't think this is... It's maybe closer than the regular line, but I would not say this is a beginner's product. The reason why it has been included in Group 2 here is because there is a very good chance that you may be able to run into some or all of this line in the United States. I've talked to many people that sometimes run into the silver dollar, which is also a Toque product, especially for the United States. So why Toque released silver dollar in this country and then decided to double down and release ToqueUSA also for the you know, who knows what the reasoning that some of these executives make in some of these companies. I don't even want to try to figure it out. This, after minus the sneezing part, it's making my nose a little runny, number one. I didn't take it too far back, so I didn't get any burn or anything. And now, after the sneezing's done, besides my nose being a little runny, it's comfortable enough. Now, I did feel a rush uptick, so the nicotine is there. The berry, the wild berry, the scent flavor, if you will, it's not really there. I guess it was when I first took it. Let me just take a I'm not exactly sure where they're getting wild berry from for this. There's something there, but I can't tell what it is. There is a nice tobacco, like a natural tobacco, in the scent, but wild berry, and there's something else there besides the tobacco, but I don't know if I call it wild berry. Nicotine seems good to me. It's just, you know, I don't know. I mean, really, I'm sneezing on the video because I forgot to do some of the product before the video. The second time I do stuff, if you notice, no matter what it is, I don't sneeze. So that's sort of my fault. But, I mean, for somebody like you out there, there's going to be a first time, whether you're videotaping or not, where this stuff's going to just start making you sneeze. So, you know, but you may actually have store access to this. Or the store may have, although not in the store, may have, their distributor may have this in stock, so you could ask for it. The tobacco scent is rather nice on it. I like it. The higher moisture level, as far as Toque standards go, is a plus. But for them to say on their website that this is a German-esque product, that's false advertising. It's not. It's not at all. And the wild berry, I'm not going to say it's false advertising-ish, but it's real questionable. There's something there, and I'm sure it is wild berry, but, you know, short of lab tests, I don't know if we could prove that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's tobacco with something. They call it wild berry. Yeah, it could be that, I guess, maybe. You know, it's like, it's not standout by any means. Let me put it that way. But, you know, it's a good amount for the money, especially for somebody that's starting out. I mean, this should last you a while. 10 grams is quite a bit. These cans are, they really screw down. So, and there's an inlay on the inside. The product stays at the moisture level that the company has intended, better than a tap box. So if you see it, it's sort of your call. I mean, it's sort of how adventurous you're feeling. But listen, if you're doing, if you're trying out nasal snuff and you're doing like American scotches like DeVoe and Railroad Mills, this would be a great improvement over American products. All right. So if you see it, you know, you want to roll the dice, maybe. But to me, take it or leave it type deal. All right. So This has been the review of ToqueUSA Wild Berry in the 10-gram screw top lid. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. Do check out Berg's Dip Reviews. Not Winnington Outdoors. Sorry, Winnington Outdoors is no longer with us, evidently. Check out Dirty Pat Walsh, Wayside Lee 83, Real Talk Studios, No Bluff Buff, Snuff Strings, and snoozefreak.com, the channel here on YouTube. I will be back tomorrow with something. I'm not quite sure what yet, but something will happen in the next 24 hours. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.